Hi guys, Gerusek here, and in this video I will fix a few things inside my market master indicator. So this video won't be as fun as the other ones, but it's something that has to be done because without fixing the errors you won't be able to basically use the market master in a live market effectively. So let me just... okay, so let's continue. So there are a few things I would like to talk about. So the first thing is that when you basically backtest the market master, it doesn't matter on what symbol, on what time frame, what you will encounter is this error right here. Array out of range in market master indicator at line or at a row of 841. So this error is tied to the volume profile and the fix is pretty simple. So let me just show you what to do with this. So what you have to do is that you have to go inside your code and you have to find, in my case, it's line 800, what was it, 800 something, yeah, but it really doesn't matter because probably in your code the line number will be different, yeah, because the spacing will be different and yeah, it just will be different. What you have to do is that you have to find your create volume profile function, and inside this function you have to locate this levels count line. Okay, so this is the line of code in which you basically assign a value to the levels count variable. And the fix is very simple. All you have to do is that you have to type this below the levels count line. Okay, so just type if levels count equals to 0, then you want to return without doing anything. So I won't basically explain why this occurs. It's tied to the live market behavior basically. But all you need to know is that this line of code will fix your issue. So when I compile this and when I execute the backtest again, you can see that now it works correctly. So I will stay in this backtest because we can see our other error that I was just talking, just talking about, but I was about to talk, is this array out of range market master indicator 851. So what we have to do is that we have to locate our 851. For me, it's here, and obviously we have an error with locating the highest point inside our array. So now I haven't prepared basically the line of code as I did here, because I want to show you how to find a solution to something like this, okay? Because it's very important that you learn how to fix your own errors. You can't be dependent on someone else. So there are like several approaches. You can use debugging, which is like the thing you should do. For some reason I don't do debugging. I never learned how to debug. I should probably, but at this point I don't know how to do it. So what I basically do is that I locate the error, and before I edit these empty lines of code, the error was in this return line. Okay, so I am trying to return the highest point basically inside my high array. So now the error, if you remember from the strategy tester, was called array out of range. This means that I am basically trying to access an element inside an array at invalid index. So this is the index for me. Therefore, what I have to do is that I have to find basically I have to basically check the index. So I will create an integer variable called my index. I will assign it this value, and then I want to alert something like my index is plus my index value. Okay, so now I will compile this. I will go back here and I will start the backtest again. Don't worry about this. Okay, hopefully it will run. Okay, it seems like it won't run. Let's try it. Okay, so now it will run. So here you can see these indexes and they are correct. And now, okay, so this is perfect for us because you can see that the volume profile was working correctly until we got this index of -0. This basically happens in this case when we start a new day. Okay, so you can see that the error is exactly at the start of a new day. And therefore what we have to do is that we have to do something very similar to what we did right here. So I will just take this, put it here, change this to my index equals to -1. Then I want to return, okay, and then I can just like use my index right here. So sorry, this is double variable, so I have to return something, so return 0, for example. Yeah. Okay, so now when I run this backtest again, it should be fine. So let's check it. Yeah, so now we are awaiting the new day and we still have an error, but in this case it's in another line of code basically. Yeah, so now you probably know what the error is. Basically we have two functions. We have a function for finding the highest point and the lowest point. So since the first error was in the function that was used for searching the highest point, obviously there will be also an error in the function that is supposed to search for the lowest point, okay, because they are like built the same way. And that's why we have to do this, go here, do the exact same thing, create my index variable which will be equal to this thing right here. And yeah, that's it. So now this should also work. So let's check it. Yeah, let's check it. So now there's a new day, it works correctly. And now, yeah, it works correctly as well. So yeah, perfect. So now basically the issue with the volume profile is fixed. When I zoom out, you will see basically what the second issue is. Yeah, when I zoom out, you can see that the plot basically for the upper range and the lower range, or the upper channel and the lower channel, is just off. Okay, that's due to the Canva. Okay, so I am using Canva for it, therefore like it doesn't work as a classical object in MQL5. The specifics are a little bit different. And now I will be completely transparent. I am 100% sure that there is a way how to basically update the Canva object in real time in the strategy tester, but I don't know it. Yeah, I don't know the way. I am not that skilled with Canva. First of all, I don't do a lot of indicators these days. I am more focused on expert advisors. So yeah, just not an expert in it. So what I will do is that I will do something very, very simple. What I will do is that I will basically disable the filling of the channels when we are backtesting. Okay. So now, how can I know when I am backtesting and when I am not backtesting? So it's very simple. What I will do is that I will go here above my onInit function and I will declare, or I will create a new variable, Boolean variable called isTesting. Okay, and by default, is testing is equal to false. So by default, I'm not testing. So now on init function, what I can do is that I can assign this. So is testing is equal to, and now I forgot how to do this. I forgot. So how to do it. So now I basically know whether I'm testing or not. And if is testing is equal to true, then what I can do is that I can just, first of all, I don't need this. So I can do this, and then where is it? Okay, so now where is it? Edit draw draw filling. So now I will just search for this draw filling right here. So I need to find this edit draw. Come on. It's right here. Perfect. So like I do this only for the filling. So if maybe let me try one thing. Now I'm not sure if this will work or not, or I will start with what I wanted to do in the first place. So is testing, then I will just return, because this is used on chart event function, and I think this is not triggered in the backtest. So that might be a reason why this doesn't work. So what I will do is that I will just try to take the yeah, so let's continue. Yeah, so I can try to take this and I can just try to paste it here on timer event, for example. Yeah, this works in the strategy tester. So let me just also set this to 1 and let's try this. Yeah, because now, like, I'm not sure if it will work or if it won't work. Yeah, and I have to delete this thing. Okay, so let's try it, because like if this works, if it updates, okay, it's so slow and it doesn't do anything. So why? Well, fuck it. If I find a way how to update it in the tester, I will let you know. But for now, we won't basically use Canva in testing. So here you can see I'm testing, it's not filled. So you still can see the boundaries, please, yeah, but it's just not filled. So yeah, that's that. And in the live market, as you can see, it's still filled. Okay, so the live market didn't change, only the backtest. So this is a good stuff. Perfect. So now I'm thinking if there's anything else I wanted to show you, because like I think that besides these two minor errors, everything else worked pretty well, or at least I think so. So yeah, I think everything else worked pretty well. There's one more thing that I will try to do here, so just bear with me for a moment. First of all, I will style this so it looks nicer. On timer, this is okay. Because what I think I can also do, if we just go back to the backtest, like with the volume profile, you see here that basically it starts again with a new day. Yeah. So what I might want to do is that I, for example, might want to keep the volume profile for the previous days displayed as well. So then I, for example, see where the volume was for the previous days. So let's try to change the code basically. So highest price, lowest price. So we will be interested in this plot right here. Plot right here, and a plot right here. So we are creating an. Oh yeah. So we are deleting the object. So I guess the only thing we need to do is to delete that thing, I guess. So now, does it stay? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I know. I see what's happening. It's because of the name, because it basically, yeah. Uh, Let me just try something. Let me just try something here. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't work, but I guess it could work. So let's just... Okay, so now it doesn't do anything. Perfect. So, oh yeah, because this name has to stay the same, because otherwise it can basically locate it again. Yeah, so, okay. So it won't be as simple as I thought originally. So let's check it one more time. So what I'm doing is that I'm looping through the levels count. So basically I have my bins, yeah, and I am looping through the bins. Yeah, and then I do this. Let's try... let's try this thing. Well, let's just check it. Yeah, now it's perfect. Perfect. So now, by doing this, you can see the volume profile for the previous days as well. Let me show you the code once again. Just do this. Okay, so just comment out or delete the object delete function, then create datetime for starting date. Use this itime function, and then just append the starting date to the name prefix here, basically, or the name variable here. And that's it. So this is how you can display the volume profile for the past days. So now also what might be basically interesting is to draw basically the volume profile to the history, basically. Yeah, so now we only see the current volume profile. It might be interesting to check this for the previous days as well. Once again, not sure how to do this, to be completely honest with you, but I think I will find a way. So let me just... yeah, so this is where we do the volume profile. Where do we do the volume profile? Yeah, so input show. Yeah, so what's happening here is that we basically... yeah, I am only running this like after, or I am only running this in the live market. So what I can do is I can do this, and I can do I can do something like I can use this day shift bar basically. Then go back here and say plus this thing. And then I can just replace this here. Now I'm not entirely sure. Let me try this. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't work. Maybe I'll get an error as I... Okay, so this doesn't seem great. I will try to fix it like outside of this video because I think this won't be as simple. So yeah, this is it for this video. I hope it was useful to see this. Now the market master indicator should be okay. I will be adding more functionalities in the future videos, so stay tuned and it will be interesting. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for your attention and your time, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.